Welcome, my friends, and I'm so glad you're here. If you don't watch and apply this video very carefully, you will fail. If you haven't watched this video, it will be very obvious to me and everyone else in this course that you haven't. So yay! At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a code word that you'll need to post below and in the group to let us know that you watched this video. And I know you will because I know you want to be successful. I've coached hundreds of agents and I've seen so many of them get crazy results. I've also seen plenty of them come through my programs and not get the results they wanted. They throw temper tantrums and they let ego and excuses get in the way of their success. The thing is, these people who fail all have these same things in common. If you do any of these things, you will not see results from the program. It's just a fact. The people who avoid doing these things, these are those who see results every time. And by these things, I mean making excuses, blaming others, throwing temper tantrums, and waiting until they feel like it. Because let's face it, you're never, ever going to feel like it. You are here to get results, and it's my job to help you get those results. The number one thing I can do to help you get those results is to stop you from doing all those things that will guaranteed sabotage your success. Let's walk through these things, and if you see yourself doing them, stop immediately. You are not here to fail. You are here to succeed. And if you do these things, you are going to fail. Number one, fail to join the Facebook group. You need to join the Facebook group. So easy. But the number one thing that people do that makes them fail is they don't join the Facebook group and they don't attend the Q&As. Yes, this is a course, but the most valuable part of it is the live question and answer periods where we can walk you through your specific situation and answer your specific questions. Number two, people generally, naturally, human nature are not humble and they don't want to use coaches. Remember, coaches are for the most successful among us. Michael Jordan had a coach his entire career. I have a coach, and I am your coach, and I am here to help you through this entire process. As a general rule, people naturally are not very humble. They don't want to ask for help and they don't want to use the coaches. What you must do, and it's not optional, you must join the group. You must attend the Q&A sessions. And if you don't join the group and interact, you will fail. And we don't want that. Number two, ready to quit. I can tell if you're going to fail by your initial mindset. If you have 1 foot in the door and 1 foot ready to leave, looking at that guarantee like it's your lifeline, thinking you'll just try this a little, you're going to fail. Let me tell you a secret. We have that guarantee to get rid of people who are like this, people who can't commit and will never succeed with this course. Why? We don't want to deal with people who are not committed to their own success. You can't push a chain. Show me one person ever who was successful by coming in with their finger on the eject button. Imagine LeBron James trying to get good at basketball while he kept half his mind on his accounting job. Not going to happen. Commit to this. If you push the option to quit aside and keep your eye on the ball, zone in, you'll do it until it works. Burn the boats. Third, this is more subtle because everyone does this a little bit. They come to the course and they skim around a little bit looking for the things that apply to them. I'm here to tell you that everything in this course was custom made and designed to apply to you. Every module, every video, every assignment, every activity, every word we put into this course was designed to help you travel the road to success. Every single thing in this entire program was put together because you need all of it. Right now, commit to watching every single video in its entirety. For example, I see agents who come into the course and they skim over the setup parts and then just focus on marketing. Without the foundation in place, the marketing isn't going to work. You have to go through and perform every single step in order to get the results that you're paying us for. Think of this like a college education. You wouldn't skim or skip classes and only show up when the lecture looked interesting. You probably would never go. You got through college by studying, staying up late, reading all of the textbooks, and studying for your exams. Except this is more serious than college because the tests here are your income. How well you perform at these tests are going to equate to how well you and your family live and the legacy that you leave behind. It's so obvious when people come through the course and skip around because they ask dumb questions and they don't get the results they're looking for. Next up is fail to do your best work. This is a big one, but it's got to be said. Before you became an entrepreneur, and this is normal, and I'm not saying you're a bad person, you probably didn't put a whole lot of effort into some of the things that you did. Agents come in here and try to skim through and get by doing minimal effort. They set up a business entity that is just terrible, and they don't get their branding right, and they don't find out why they even care about real estate, and then they try to get results, and it just doesn't work that way. If you want to have success, you have to become a successful person, and you have to do your best at this. And that starts at the very beginning by making the commitment to do it right from the beginning. My dad used to ask me that. He used to say, my nickname was Sherry, Sherry, if you're not willing to do it right the first time, when are you willing to come back and fix it? Just make the commitment now, friends, to do it right the first time, and that will serve you well through the entirety of your real estate career. If you want to have success, you have to become a successful person, and you have to do your best at this. The reason we make you wait a week between modules is so that you can put the time and love and effort and passion into what you're doing. Before you put your work out there, ask yourself, am I proud of this? Short-term focus. Next, I can always tell if someone is going to fail because they come into the program looking for short-term results. Yes, we get people who see sales in their first week, 3 sales in their first month. Yes, it happens. That being said, that is not what you should be going for right now. You are playing a long game. You're in this for a long-term commitment. You may see immediate results and you may not. This course is designed to get you amazing results within 60 to 90 days. Look at this as a life change. Understand the process. Understand this is a long-term commitment. And this is something that is going to set the pace for the next 10, 20, even 30 years of your life. Nobody graduates from 4 years of college and expects to earn $100,000 right out of the gate. No, they start at around 40, which is terrible, but that's how it works. You've got to put in the work, get the experience first, and then the money will flow to you. Last is ego. Don't come into this course knowing that you are brilliant and that you know everything. If you approach this from a spirit of humility as a student, you will succeed. Open your mind, drop the skepticism that you might have had, and release your ego. Be like, hey, look, I'm a 10-year-old, teach me. If you're not committed to the course, if you're not using the Q&A sessions, if you're not committed for the long term, and if you're not looking at playing a long game with long-term results, and if you're not putting out your best work, and if your ego gets in the way, and you can't take advice, this course is not for you. Unfortunately, you will not be successful. Next, we are going to talk about how to get your mind right. This whole first module is about getting yourself into the mindset that you need to get results. Please do not skip over this module or you will fail. We don't want that. Go through it. Take the test at the end and you will succeed. So now that you understand how this will work, here's the hashtag. Instead of being a squirrel, jumping at every little flash of glitter, you're going to be focused. Go ahead and post hashtag squirrel in the group to show that you know that you're not going to do that. Go there now and post that right now, and we'll move on to the next video.